Make sure you like the stream. Hopefully you can save it. All right. Not save it, share it. I don't say save it. As in save the show. Well, you can save the show by contributing through donations. But, shout out to everybody on this seemingly warm day that's getting warmer and warmer. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the Patreons. Speaking of Patreon, I should have some new content up this week. Can't wait for y'all to see it. Now, I know that the topic of conversation, I know I made 2 videos on it. It's been in regards to one Derek Jackson. This stream will not be about that. And none of the streams I have moved forward be about that. But I may speak about it on Patreon, about all these helpers who now hate him, right? But I want to use colorful language that I can't use here for obvious reasons, But shout out to everybody that's here that supports, man. Shout out to everybody that be donating while I'm not live, Those, big contributions, I know some of y'all may be contributing to the video content. Y'all like the video content, you'll donate. I appreciate that as well. It lets me know that y'all like the content I'm putting out here. Y'all got to understand, I do think about this stuff before I put it out. I do think about this stuff, plan ahead. I'll get into that a little bit. But let's see who's here. Shout out to the job, the first super chat, True, ATL, Israel, OG Flash, Vern 85, Miles, Ruth, Why Me, Calvin, Black Rain, I'm him. See, JR, Mellow Bird, what's up? Black Rhino, Young J, Denise E, Ev YouTube, Capital, T Malone, Ernest, Richard, Miss Tech, not fancy, what's up? Chris G, failed athlete, Illuminati Assassin, Millions 804, Fred Beats, Mighty Nick, long time. Thank you, Miss Tech. Appreciate that. Y'all know I definitely, that's what I aim to do in the videos. I want to be able to give people something to think about for the rest of the day. Along with the commentary, people look at the titles and say, oh, well, he's talking about this person, this celebrity, but there's a purpose for everything. It's good, Kezo. Joe, what's up? Again, make sure y'all like the stream. I want to say this too, all the conversation that's been going on. I actually was going to do this stream Tuesday, but I actually went out to a restaurant Tuesday for the first time since before the CV situation. It felt good. It felt normalcy. And it's kind of been like this where I'm at the whole time, but to actually be there amongst other people, that's how life should be. We should go out and have fun and not be caught up, not be hiding, and living life. There's too many people out here who are bitter and they're upset at the world about where they rank. There's a whole lot out there. Listen, and I know some of you may not want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you, listen, a lot of times you need to deal with the people that want to deal with you. We all want to aim and reach, right? Because all of us are ambitious. I know I'm ambitious. Somebody, and people say that, real men aren't too ambitious, right? But you got to have ambition if you want to survive out here. Oh, yeah, Miss Tech? That's crazy. But North Carolina's always been kind of a weird place politically at what they do. But we just been here in South Cat chilling. ain't nothing shutting down. What's good, Shantia? Right? And we're going to get into Karrueche and what she had to say. I made a video about her, right? About her breakup, her recent breakup to Victor Cruz, former NFL player. She not voted. She made a video about this is a short video, just a couple seconds, about guys not wasting her time. And we're gonna get into why she did that, because I think a lot of these women are understanding now that you don't have as much time as you thought you did. You out here playing games, going from this guy to this guy, and you think you have all the options in the world till you realize that no, you don't have all the options that you thought you did. So now you want to get mad and put stuff out here as if it's the men's fault. It's always the men's fault. What's good, Derek? Steven, what's up? I know Mistake is weird. It's like it's a conservative state, but look who your governor is. It's weird. I think because when you have a pro team, you have all those people moving from Democratic states. Like North Carolina has a bunch of New York transplants and other places as well. They all move there and they vote blue, right? So yeah, that's what's going to happen, man. They're moving from all these different states. They're moving there and they're voting blue. In the big, like Charlotte, like big cities like that, they're all moving there and they're voting the same. They voting for what they ran from. It's crazy. Y'all running from the blue and you're voting blue. Crazy. But we're going to get into Karrueche. And again, these females think they have all these options and they don't. Y'all don't have these options. When you got these heifers on YouTube and other platforms talking about leveling up and divesting, you don't have the options you think you do. Now, I want to say this too. In regards to how I view things, I'm a long-term thinker, right?
Karrueche's hooch smells like sushi. That shit ain't.
Appreciate that, benevolence. Weird super chat of the day goes to benevolence. All right. In the words of Sweetie, I'm a businesswoman. You have to pay me. Right. You got to pay you. Like, listen, and I said this in previous commentary. If you have to pay a woman to be with you, she don't respect you. You want a woman to be obsessed with you I want to be with you regardless if you have money or not. I wouldn't want no woman to be with me if just for my money. I'd feel some type of way. Right? So I want people to really understand this in this commentary. Like, a lot of times when it comes to talking about a lot of these females, it's not really me just hating them. It's me just shining a light because they don't want that light to be shining on them. So again, make sure y'all like the stream. Oh yeah. I'm a long-term thinker, a long-term planner. I'm one of those people that sees things down the road. A lot of other people don't. And that's what messes them up. I see people all the time taking L's left and right when they really don't even have to. It's because they're thinking short term and not long term, which makes them lose in the process, right? So with me, I've always took my time to make decisions on certain things. Like, there's a reason for a lot of things I do, a lot of moves I make, because you have to think long term. Because if you don't, you're going to end up losing.
The wall cometh, the wall taketh away.
Thanks, McDowell's. Appreciate it. And a lot of times, man, I see a lot of people just not moving properly. They're not moving properly. I'm talking about males and females. And they're just out here all emotional, all crazy, pointing fingers, and they're all over the place. And then they wonder why nobody wants to listen to them. They wonder why nobody wants to respect them. What's good, Miss Lakers? I wouldn't want to respect crazy lunatics either. So you have to think long term or you're going to end up losing long term. A lot of people don't, man. And then they wonder why they, down the road, they don't have anything. They don't have anything. They're miserable. They're broke. And they want to blame everybody else. It's everybody else's fault. Then they get mad when they see other people who have what they don't have, but you have not taken the steps necessary like that person has. And that's why those people never win anything. They never win. Right? They never win. So, in this video today, when I talk about Karrueche, I just want people to understand that when they talk about their time being wasted, they're talking about it in a sense of they're not meeting the men they want. All right? Hold on a second. Shout out to everybody. Like the stream. Let's get the likes up before I get into this commentary. Because y'all know I always give y'all classic commentary if you remember forever. Get this video. Let's see if I can get the video up here. I'm telling y'all, this is the future, man. You're going to see more women talking about their time being wasted. But what they're really saying is that nobody wants them like that. When they're talking about their time being wasted, what they're saying is nobody's really taking me seriously like I thought they would. Like, she really thought that she'd end this relationship with Victor Cruz and somehow another guy would swoop in and, save her from herself. She really thought that. She really thought that. Let's get into this video. Oh. See if I can.
Don't waste my fucking time. Just a little PSA. Don't waste my fucking time. Just a little PSA. Don't waste my fucking time.
And that's what she had to say. And again, people, I want y'all to understand this is what happens when, again, you thought you had certain, you had certain options and those options ain't there like you thought they were. That's the only thing that I can surmise by looking at this particular video. One, you got to ask yourself, you're just coming out of a relationship. What do you mean your time is being wasted? Okay. This is somebody that was looking to leave her boyfriend, Victor Cruz. Y'all know I made a video about him. Just to be single again. And I guess she thought that she'd find somebody by now. And again, listen, when you in a relationship with somebody, okay, and that person sells you a dream, that's all it is. You know how many women who are married, you know how many women that are in relationships have men who get in their ear and they tell them how much better they could do without the guy that they're with, how they can do this for them and that for them. And after a while, those women believe it. And then they walk away from the relationship and think that they're going to have that lifestyle that they were told, only for that guy to be there temporarily and then be out the door, because he didn't really want you like that. You were just somebody they wanted to conquer. You were a conquest. You were a challenge. And I'm not saying that's what went on in her situation, but again, this is a woman who recently got a relationship and already out here talking about dudes wasting their time. The only time a woman tells a guy not to waste her time is really when she's doing the chasing. After a while, the guy goes from pursuing to she's pursuing. She don't want to be making those phone calls. She don't want to be texting. She don't want to be setting up no dates. So here they go with the "you're wasting my time." That's what it is. Because if you're a woman with a lot of options, you wouldn't have to worry about a man wasting your time. Because you wouldn't put yourself in that situation.
Pretty scary watching that. The mental breakdown begins.
Thanks, Michael. She might be close to it. I mean, you just never know what goes on in the mind of single women these days.
Straight turn off. Makes you really think of what she did to Cruz. What's the point of making a video to the public? Bad signal.
Right, Steven. It's a signal of it's not my fault, it's his fault. He's responsible for why the relationship didn't work. Okay, so you can do better than Victor Cruz. Why haven't you been able to do better then? Just like Saweetie, she pretty much checked out of that relationship during the quarantine. They were quarantining separately. Whenever a woman doesn't want to be next to the dude that she's in a relationship with, a dude that she wants to marry, that's a sign that she's checked out of that relationship already. And she's looking for the next thing. Why do you have to stay, on a different coast and you don't even go and see the guy like that? You don't even go and see the guy like that. So I want y'all to understand something, man. A lot of times when we get into these situations with women, they want to seem as if they are still have value, that men should want them, or that men should stop beating around the bush, that men should pursue them harder. I told y'all, man, women don't hate being approached. They actually like being approached, but you can't approach them in a creepy manner, of course. But the compliments, they love all that. They love all of that. So a lot of times in regards to Karrueche and women like this who feel like men are wasting their time, it's not because anything that, that guy's pursuing you and he's not doing enough. It's because you're pursuing him. Whenever the tables turn and a woman starts to pursue a man to try to get his attention, she feels like he's wasting her time now, when really he wasn't that serious to begin with. And a lot of times women got to understand that a lot of these guys may not be that interested in you. They just want to have relations with you, but they're not being upfront and honest. And women got to understand, I know the social programming has told women that they cannot be honest about their desires to have relations with men. Let me tell you this right here. Even though people say I'm critical of women, I'm not critical of women who are single living their life. If a woman wants to go and get with this guy or that guy, that's her choice. I'm not going to police her choices. But if you're a woman that's in a relationship and married and you're out here flirting with other men, trying to get the attention of other men, then yeah, there's going to be criticism there. Because you're looking for something that you don't have already, that you have already. And you're only going to build tension in your relationship because you're going to compare that guy, you're going to compare him to the guy that you're with. You're going to compare your husband or boyfriend to this other guy that you're interested in. And the guy that you in a relationship with, he's gonna notice that. He's no dummy. He's gonna notice that you're comparing him to the other guy. You'll be like, especially if she goes with the my friend this, my friend that, trying to get this guy jealous. I've seen women literally do things to try to get their husband or boyfriend jealous. They will ask you to come around knowing that the boyfriend or husband might be there. They'll talk to you, be flirtatious with you. So, honestly, again, whatever single women do, single women do. But a lot of times, when you are in a relationship and you're thinking about leaving, you better not be trying to form no relationship while you're in the one you got, because whatever you're trying to form may fall apart. I'm not saying that's what happened with Karrueche, but you just never know. If a man really wants you, he's going to do everything it takes to be with you. That's why I think women got to get better at reading men, because obviously they're not very good at it. Obviously, they're not very good at it. They're not very good at reading men. So, because of that, they end up making videos talking about they don't want their time wasted. And they're only making these videos because they are now pursuing men. And they don't want to be in that situation because for so long, they've had men pursue them. But now they are pursuing that man and they feel some type of way. They feel some type of way because that man is not really chasing them anymore. He's turned the tables on them. They're looking desperate. They don't want to look desperate. So she wants to tell men and other future men she will get with to not waste her time. But she has to understand, man, there's going to be men that aren't interested in you like that. A lot of these guys, if they can have relations with you without giving you a commitment, they're going to do that. Because a lot of modern women are delusional. They are very delusional. They are super delusional. They believe they should have more than what they have. Instead of them dating the men that actually want to be in relationships with them, they want to chase men and get into these situationships, and they think that they can change that man's mind. No, you're not going to change his mind. Look at what's going on with Derrick Jackson. Look at how many women, look at these side chicks that knew this guy was married and got with him anyway because they thought that they could take him from his wife. And they think that makes him look bad, but it makes you look bad, especially if you so-called educated and you have a level of attractiveness. Why are you dealing with a married man? That is a you problem. And whatever happens in that situation with you two, I don't really care. Because you knew the guy was attached and you got with him anyway. What kind of sympathy do you think you're going to get from anybody? You're not going to get the sympathy that you think. What you're going to get is people making fun of you, people laughing at you. Because that's all I'm going to do. You know these guys are married and you still having affairs with them, and then you want to put them on blast. Shout out to David.
Yeah, but she better not waste my time. Unamused.
Appreciate that, David. Shout out to David. So understand this, people. If you are a woman and you consider yourself to have value, you should never have to tell men to not waste your time. The only reason why you're saying that is because you find yourself in a situation where you're doing the chasing, and that's not where you want to be. That's not where you want to be. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. For those of you who are late to the party, let me play this video clip again so y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. All right?
Just a little PSA. Don't waste my fucking time.
That is what we're discussing. Why women are out here telling men to not waste their time if they have all this value. Shout out to Douglas.
Why do women do those things?
Appreciate it. Well, women have always done things like this. It's called signaling. Okay, it's making themselves seem like once again they're trying to take the power back. You know, they done started chasing dudes. They done started, you know, doing everything they can to get a guy's attention, and he's not paying no. He done flipped the tables on him. So now she's like, well, wait a minute, I got to get some of the power back. So I got to tell these guys to stop wasting my time. Okay, that's why a lot of these guys should stop beating around the bush. And if you want to have, you know, relations with a woman, you basically say it. Why not? If they don't want you to waste their time, then shoot, I don't want my time wasted. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm contacting you. And you can either accept that or not. But I feel like you're going to benefit from being with a guy like me, other than these same guys that you end up losing your mind over. Okay? That you complain about this and that and this and that. You know, you give them the opportunity to say yes or no. But a lot of these women put themselves in this situation, man, because they are out here. They're trying to reach for something they cannot reach. Just like you got all these women that want to get with married men and then want to play victim. Because they realize that nothing that they have was good enough to take that man from his wife. And you got women these days, they don't want to, I mean, they like, you got women that will chase a guy, but they have to feel like they're going to win. And if a woman doesn't win, she's going to be angry. Because all women think they can take a man from another woman. That's that delusional mentality that they have, right? That's that delusional mentality of, I can go and take that guy from his wife. So with that mentality, when it doesn't work out, then they get angry. They want to expose people. They want to tell these guys to stop wasting their time. They flip out. They make accusations because they realize that they lost, that they were played with. And a lot of women are not going to take L's. Okay. And they don't understand how bad it makes them look, because any men in the future are not going to take you seriously. They're absolutely not going to take you seriously. And if they do, they're a sucker and a simp too. They're a sucker simp. Because trust me, bro, if she has no moral compass to try to get with another woman's man, then bro, she'll cheat on you every chance she gets. Let the woman say that up front, what you want. And if you don't want the same. Exactly, Miss Lakers. Exactly. Women need to be honest with men too. Stop trying to play this whole, I'm holier than thou, I would never, playing this cat and mouse game. Listen, I don't want my time wasted either. I'm not about to sit here and put on a full court press for you. If you ain't attracted to me, let me know. Shout out to Douglas.
Do you think Derek Jackson will make a comeback?
Anything is possible, Douglas. I mean, he still has core followers. He may have to go in a route of reality TV and just become like a reality TV personality. I think that could be the next possible, because look at all the press this guy has. I mean, everybody's talking about this guy. If I was Derek Jackson and his wife, I would go the reality TV route. Why not? Make my whole life into a reality show. Max out financially. Max out financially. Why not? Why not? You know, that's the next logical step. Because who he gonna be giving advice to? You know, who is he gonna be giving advice to? I'm telling you, man. But listen, man, when you have fans, you can say and do anything and they will follow you. I have seen it. I have seen where you will have people who will support a guy no matter how much he is drugged through the mud, no matter how much people just make a complete fool out of them, they will follow. Listen, if people are drawn to your personality, because you can't have no dry personality. You can't be one of these dry people and people are not emotionally invested in you or even attracted to you. Then some people would never know what that's like. But there are people that will follow others no matter what. Okay?
It's a wrap for Karrueche. Men ain't fooling with her.
And that's the thing. Like, Karrueche is somebody who, again, has always been that female that's been attractive and had attention from guys. Like, she dated Chris Brown when, you know, Chris Brown was in a downtime in his career, and he took her with him. And then after that, people knew who she was. People saw her. That's when she, you know, guys begin pursuing her hard. And she ended up with Victor Cruz. Now that hasn't worked out. Now she's single again. And I don't think guys see her the same way. Right? So with her, I just think it may come to a point to where she's with a non-celebrity guy. Maybe. Like, look at Tyrese's wife. Tyrese is telling women you need to think twice before you get in a relationship with a celebrity. You know why? Because they feel like that's going to hurt you in relationships with your average regular guys, because you got women that are used to dating, you know, regular guys. Now they'll date a celebrity or marry a celebrity. And then they feel like, you know, they need to decompress from that. And it's going to be difficult, you know, because maybe that regular guy is missing something that she may be looking for because she has already been with Tyrese. And it may take her a while to sort of get used to dating, you know, guys who aren't celebrities anymore. Right? So I want y'all to understand that, especially a lot of you women, looks ain't everything. You can get curved too. You can get dumped too. You can get cheated on too. A man with values gonna have a lot of women.
Karrueche might as well partner with Bumbleman shrugging dark skin tone.
You never know. You never know, right? I think the best bet for people like Karrueche, who, again, relationships with celebrities don't work out, she need to just date a guy who's not in the spotlight. I mean, that always happens. A lot of these female celebrities end up dating guys who are non-celebrities, but who may be in like industry circles, but not celebrities. Guys who are agents, you know, guys that may be like lawyers or something like that. You know, guys like that. Even though, again, I think that you got women that are obsessed with rappers, right? They're upset, like, or athletes. Like, look at, what's her name? Hannah Montana, right? I think that's her name. That's the Instagram model. She's 32. She was at LaMelo. She was at LaMelo's game. Jesus Christ, I cannot. LaMelo Ball. She was at LaMelo Ball's back, sitting next to his friends, right? And it was a weird sight because you got these babyface teenagers sitting next to this grown woman who's there to watch their friend play basketball, who may be hooking up, right? That is going to be the future of a lot of these women who live off of their looks. Because, you know, what her name, Black China, tried to do that. She tried to go out and date an 18, 19-year-old rapper, right? And that's going to be the future of a lot of these chicks, man. They done dated this high-profile rapper, this high-profile athlete. Next thing you know, she's sitting at the game watching a 19-year-old play basketball. Well, LaMelo's hurt. He's gone for the rest of the season now, so she can get it in with LaMelo as much as possible now. She ain't got to sit up at the games looking like one of these stepmamas. You know? But I'm just saying that is the future for a lot of these women who lead with their looks, right? They're leading with their looks. They all going to be sitting courtside watching an 18, 19, 20-year-old basketball player, and y'all sitting up there, X-video vixens. That's what y'all future going to be, man. I'm telling you, that is the future for some of the chicks. What's good, Sarah? Make sure y'all like the stream. Because when you rely on your looks too much, y'all gonna be out there so much to where now you gotta go and look for the young guys. Because you know you didn't want the young guys before, but you realize the only way I can stay relevant is to get one of these young NBA players or is one of these young NFL players. That's the only way I can, you know, because these older guys ain't gonna deal with me like that. Because they know. These older guys know not to take these chicks serious.
With how crazy the dating game is overall in the U.S., do you think it would be better to date a Japanese woman from Japan as a black man?
I've never dated a Japanese woman, so I wouldn't be able to tell you that, Douglas. You probably have to talk to the passport bros. I wouldn't know the first thing about dating a Japanese woman. Appreciate it though. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about dating a Japanese chick. All right.
These hoes real goofy this week. They don't even understand they're broadcasting how much free access they're giving to the Poochie cat.
Shout out to the Logic Sphere. Appreciate it, man.
Nicole Murphy set a bad example for young women.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that she's in her 50s and still can't settle down, you know, it's crazy.
Where is the age blowback with the LaMelo situation? Double standards for sure.
Oh, it definitely is, Link, because, you know, older women can date who they want. But older men, like you got a guy who's in his early 30s dating a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old, they're going to get hammered. And they're going to make all types of accusations towards that guy. But older women can get with these teenagers, and people think it's the coolest thing in the world. You're giving a used box to a 19, 20-year-old, and that's a good thing. All right? But let a guy in his early 30s date a female who's like 19 or 20. He's going to get hammered. He's going to get hammered. Not only by women, but men. You know? It shouldn't be that way. People should, two adults should be able to date each other.
Makes you wonder about her mentality. All women should take notes. Halle Berry, Stacey J-Lo. Certified dimes, yet they can't keep a man. Lesson: just because you're gorgeous doesn't mean you've won.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The smoothest, appreciate it. And that's the thing, is like, that's why Jennifer Lopez is trying to reconcile the relationship, because she doesn't want to be seen as a failure. Jennifer Lopez doesn't want people to see that she failed at relationships. She don't want people to see that she's not good as far as that is concerned anymore. And she is trying to hold on to something that she really don't even want to be in. Alex Rodriguez don't either. I mean, this guy's, how do you get caught cheating that, or allegedly cheating that much, to the point to where you saying this guy's doing this stuff on purpose? Because he's not even sleeping with the women. And all of a sudden you're hearing about these text messages and he's talking to all these women. How is this stuff getting public? But you see, J-Lo's trying to hold on for dear life. But these other women, man, I see it as they still think they got it. Yeah, Angelina Jolie too. They still think they got it. They still think they can go and get one of y'all. You know, they'll put up some thirst traps and y'all will be right back over there. Even though you dudes talk about the wall, you will be right back over there if she posts a thirst trap. We know this. Y'all gonna be in the DMs. We know this. Y'all can talk about the wall all day long, but I bet y'all gonna be right over there if they're posting a thirst trap. God forbid any of these women come to YouTube. Let any of these women come to YouTube, make videos and live streams. I bet y'all gonna be all up there. Y'all gonna be all up there. Y'all know y'all is. Y'all gonna be all up in there trying to get their attention. Come on, man. Y'all ain't fooling me. I know. You know? Listen, man. Listen. I can say this. A lot of times, if you don't have the relationship mentality and you don't want a relationship, if you do get into a relationship, it's going to fall apart relatively quickly. It's going to fall apart. It's going to fall apart because that's not what you want. You want to be single. You want to be in the streets, which is fine. But don't be talking about you want a relationship, though, because you know you don't want a relationship.
She's learning fast that looks can only get you in the door, and barely that sometimes. J-Lo is good looking for 50 and has had failed relationship after failed relationship, and Karrueche will suffer the same fate.
Yeah, but you would hope that, and I appreciate that, AJ, you would hope they would understand that. They will understand that, you know, once again, your looks is not going to buy you as much time as you think, because there are going to be attractive women who are going to be coming into the dating market after they turn 18 or 19, 20, whatever. And they're going to start to garner the attention. They're going to become the new it girls, right? Like Lori Harvey is the it girl now. In a couple of years, she's not going to be the it girl. No one's going to care about her. And that's when she's probably going to look to get into a relationship. Like, being in these streets is all fun until these guys are not hollering at you, you know? Stop posting her pics. She's so pretty. No, wall. Why do you have such an issue with the pictures? That's how she looks. You know? I'm just saying, a lot of you ladies who have your looks, you can have them as long as you may think you're going to be able to maintain them. But guys' attention is going to leave that. You know, we have shorter attention spans. We always look for something newer, just like you. Like, you got a guy that's in your ear telling you how much better off you'd be with him instead of with your husband or boyfriend. You believe it. You get out of that situation. And then you get into a situation And that situation just falls completely apart. And dude done got what he wanted. He wanted to smash a little bit. He wanted to conquer you. Now he's bored. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten what he's wanted. And he realized, damn, I don't want to be in a relationship with her. This chick is clingy. She's crazy. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what happens. These chicks, man, they will leave their situation to get with a guy who's in their ear, smooth talking the shit out of them. And then they believe it. And then the dude is like, well, damn. What do I do now? What do I do now? Oh, that's right. Let me back away. And then you back on social media. You back on social media making videos like this.
Just a little PSA. Don't waste my fucking time.
They're gonna be back on social media making these videos when they done left a whole situation to get with somebody they think wanted them. And then they back on social media talking about don't waste their time. No, you need to go to the back of the line. Okay? I'm telling you, man, this is what's going on out here, man. These chicks are getting curved, man. Listen, don't believe the hype. These women are getting curved. Look at Derrick Jackson. Look at Derrick Jackson. Look at the women he curved. And now they're coming back with a vengeance. They really thought that a relationship was going to be had. And then they want to get back on social media and say this.
Just a little PSA. Don't waste my fucking time.
Telling you, man. They don't want you to waste their time, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. These chicks are getting curved. They're getting game run on them. That's why they so bitter. That's why they so bitter. They and again, I'm only talking about the naive women who don't understand the mentality of guys these days, especially the guys that they are attracted to.
Lori Harvey and Joel Bailey better cash out soon, thinking face.
Right, Shy? Appreciate it. Guy's favorite line to women in relationships: another man garbage is another man's gold. Oh, really? It might be the winning line. That might be the winning line because there are women that will believe it. Nawal says, I'm a broke teacher and also a virgin. Nawal, are you a virgin? Seriously? I'm just saying, a lot of these guys run all types of game on these chicks and they believe it. And then they back on social media putting up memes and they angry at men, talking about they're going to level up and talking about men are dusty, but they are dating dusty. They're dating the same men that they're talking about. Now, and this is a side note. How can you talk all this about what melanated men are doing, but you're dating melanated men who may have those same traits and they know you ain't shit either? You know? We have to take that into consideration. Because I noticed that, like, the same ones that want to get on here and they want to call us out, look at the dudes they're with. And again, y'all can say whatever you want about me. I don't get on here and single out black women and then go back and date black women. as if they're the problem, right? But I noticed that you got these women who will get themselves on here and single out black men, but look who they're in relationships with. That's all I'm saying. Look who y'all are dating. Look who y'all are laying up with. Look who Dizzy you're hopping on. And then you want to get on here and speak on us as if we're the problem. What about the guy you with?
Karrueche box might smell like Panda Express.
Men shrugging dark skin tone.
Reset that, Shy.
Black women are a witness to my righteous salvation, whether they like it or not. Cool.
Okay, benevolence. Reset it. I just want to know. I see these chicks that get on here and they want to single out melanated men, but look who you with. And then they out here basically telling y'all that's who they date. Okay, then why do you have such a problem with, I don't get that logic. But I guess nobody compartmentalize like these narcissistic, crazy, delusional efforts on social media. I'm just saying. I just want to know why, the compartmentalizing that going on. There's a lot of compartmentalizing going on out here. These chicks get on here, they got all this mouth for melanated men, but they are dating the same type of men that they're talking about. And then they're putting it out here. Then they putting it out here. You calling all these guys dusty. The dude you with ain't dusty? Why is he not dusty? Is it because you know what you're saying is BS and you're selling BS to these women because you know it's going to get you people to watch you? I've never had to do that. I've never had to sell people bullshit in order to get them to listen to me. I've never had to do that. But some of y'all do. Some of y'all do. And that's your problem. And that's an indictment on the people that actually listen to you and actually care about what you're saying. You're calling out men, you're calling them names, you're talking about their this and that, but you're laying up with those same type of guys you're talking about. It ain't no difference. Because if you're talking about, if you're always singling us out, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. No matter how you try to differentiate, you can't differentiate shit from me. I know who you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure that y'all sign up for the Patreon as well while y'all are here live for the content I'm putting over there. The content that is ad-free and not on YouTube. We'll be putting some postings up. I'm thinking about putting like an uncensored podcast right there on the Patreon. And we just talk about all types of crazy things there. I'm thinking about it. It's all about finding timing. It's all about finding timing. I appreciate everybody that's here though. But we have whole lots of hypocrisies going on here. A whole lot of hypocrisies. All right. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Now, I'm going to take a few phone calls. I may not take a lot. So let's get some perspectives here. And no, I don't want a bunch of males calling in. So, let's have some different opinions here. Okay? Don't want a bunch of dudes calling in. So if y'all want to call in, talk to Jada Black. And listen, don't linger on the line because I may have to cut it short. Be mindful that other people want to get on the line too. All right? I shouldn't have to tell you. I should not have to tell you grown adults not to linger on the line. All right? And make sure you like the stream as well. Like the stream. Shout out to the people that don't like me still watching. All right? Nawal, you say you want to call? Well, again, you could call in the next show. If you can't call in today, that's fine. See what this is. Yo, you're live. What's up?
Hey, Jay, how's it going?
It's going good.
You knew I was going to call in.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Oh, you know I talk too much, first of all, so I'm just going to keep this short.
Okay.
I'm too hyped up right now. Yeah, I think that older women shouldn't be embarrassing themselves like this online. And this is the reason why, right? Like Beyonce, right? Let's take her for example.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z may have, cheated on her, but we don't know if Beyonce has cheated on him.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, she chose to stay with him. And this is something I realized a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
She chose to stay with him because she realizes she's not going to do any better than Jay-Z because there's always been a brand. It's always been Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And she's not willing to compromise that because he did something. She might not love him anymore, but you can't be telling women with children to just leave and walk out. It doesn't work that way. It's much more complicated than people think. You can't just walk out on your family.
Right.
Same thing with Cardi B. She may be really, how do I put this nicely? She's very bright, colorful. Yeah. I'll just say it like that. She has a very unique mind. I can't judge her because, listen, I got too much energy to give anyway, but I'm not staying with no cheating man, but I understand her situation. She has kids with Offset. Offset ain't shit. But guess what? The moment Cardi B leaves, all these women are going to be lining up to be with Offset, despite knowing how fucked up he is, right?
Yeah.
All these women are going to be lining up to be with Jay-Z just because they know that these men are powerful. They can't do any better than these men. The only people above these men are the Arabs. And the Arabs are about a whole lot of freaky stuff. Y'all not ready for it, okay? I heard some stuff about the Arabs, okay?
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Beyonce ain't about that life. And you know about her song, what's it called? Something about she's going to take everything I own, not letting you go, something like that. We all know she's possessive anyway, so she wasn't going to go nowhere. Where is she going to go?
Yeah, they
may
don't
be a billionaire.
Yeah, they don't. If they know a guy's gonna be okay without them, they're hesitant to leave. That's why women stay with these so-called toxic men because they know another woman just gonna slide right into that situation.
Exactly. And Beyonce's a billionaire. She may be thinking about being faithful and loyal and stuff like that, and she may be thinking about her man cheating. But did she leave him? No. And the thing these women don't realize, you forget that these women are rich. Beyonce is rich. Cardi B is rich. All these women are rich. Even like Lil Baby's girlfriend is like, she doesn't go anywhere. I don't agree with that, but what can you do? These women, they know if they leave, they won't get the same comfortable life. Their feelings, they're attached to that man. It's like no matter what he does, he can do no wrong, But at the same time, if you knew what he was about, what I'm about, if a man tells me he's a player, that's it. I'm walking out the door. Have a good day. Sayonara. We don't need to cross paths ever again because I know if I get into a relationship with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, what if a guy tells you like he has other women that he deals with, but you'd be like his main girl. He tells you up front.
I'm not dealing with these hoes. I am not dealing with these bitches. I'm sorry, Jay. I did not mean to curse, but I am not. I have to be the only one, point blank. I am not, because I know how to fight. I will fight somebody.
Oh.
Okay? And,
you don't need that.
I I am not about to fight for what's mine. Are you kidding me? He's mine. Okay. Once you're in a relationship with me, where are you going? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You mine. Unless we fall out of love or something. No, that's not happening. My ex was loyal to me, and he knew not to mess around like that. So he was a very low-key kind of guy.
Okay.
He's not on social media all the time. So, but I'm single now. I've been single for a year. I'm taking it easy because these dudes, they very fast out here, okay? They don't even know what they want, Jay. They just looking at what other dudes are doing, and they doing the same thing. And I'm not about that life, but that's all I wanted to say. Ladies, please don't be idiotic, okay? Please don't be online posting crazy stuff like this. You look crazy, okay? Just date people your age, okay? Date people your age. Life is too short. Find happiness. Just, take it easy. There's no need for you to be on social media at your age acting a fool.
Absolutely.
Like, come on now.
I can agree with that. And I appreciate the call, too. All right, sir?
Yes.
You take care.
I'll stop right here because I have too much to say. Sorry.
I know you got a lot to say, all right?
I sure do, but I'm going to stop it right here.
All right, Sarah.
You have a good night.
You too, Sarah. All
All
right. Well, shout out to Sarah with the call in. Yeah, Sarah has a lot to say. She got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Fielding offers from like all types of high, eligible, high valued men. It's tough. It's tough for her, It's tough for her. Yeah. But the dating, listen, man, I think there are just too many delusional people, period. Like, I know, I remember I will put up pictures of women, and I have all these males talking about how the women look average, how they're not that attractive. And I'm like, you could never in your life pull that type of woman. Listen, if I call a woman unattractive, I know I can pull her. But a lot of you guys are out here tripping, you're delusional, and you know it. Okay? And I think some of you guys are better off dating exactly where you're at. Because if you are not out here drawing women to you naturally with either your personality, your finances, if you got to go out here and cold approach all the time, a lot of times that means that you're not drawing and you got to go and search and seek. And I'm guarantee you, you're not going and searching and seeking and getting a lot of attractive women like that. That's what I mean about the delusion. The delusion can go both ways because a lot of these guys are delusional themselves. And that's why they fantasize about all these Instagram models they should be with when that's not their reality. That's not your reality. Okay? It's not your reality. That is not your reality, sir. And you know it. So, again, people, you will find happiness in life when you are at your peak position in life, physically, mentally, financially, and you're able to draw all these energies to you. You'll know where you stand. You'll know what you can draw. But you got a lot of hoping and wishing and praying out here, man. And I just got to be real with y'all, man. The world is not fair. It's not. And I just want y'all to be up on that, And with Karrueche, listen, maybe she'll be able to get married in a couple years, or maybe she'll be able to prove people wrong. But she may end up having to settle. I've heard women who seem like they're so happy talk about settling because they didn't want the guy that they were with. They wanted something else. They wanted something else. Because a lot of times, especially in modern day times, a lot of these females think that they can have more than what they do. They think they can have a better life. They can get a better man. You got women who are in here in their 40s now. You got women in their 50s now who think that they're going to still get that rich, highly successful, attractive guy, and it just ain't going to work. It just ain't going to work. You're going to be looking good while being single and getting older, okay? While your kids grow up to have kids, and you're going to be raising the kids.
They simple and delusional.
Appreciate that, Saint Jermaine. And you're going to be helping to raise the young ones while your grown kids are off enjoying life. And life is passing you by because you still look good and you think you're supposed to have this type of man. The delusion is real. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. But yeah, it's a lot of delusional people out here. You know, I like to live in reality. You know, I'm the type of person that's a realist. You have to be a realist out here. Because if you're not a realist, then you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're getting disappointed. And to be honest, sometimes being real can keep you from being disappointed. All right? Let's see. Miss Lakers, I'm going to make you a moderator, okay? Shout out to Miss Lakers for joining the mod team. Salute to Miss Lakers for her support of the platform. All right. All right. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Let's see. I guess people are shy today about calling in. That's fine.
I've come to realize that modern women don't really relationships, they just want attention and cheap glory. Just don't waste your time.
Absolutely. And that's the sad part. It's affecting the younger women, the millennial and Gen Z women who are in their peak right now, right? They're in their peak and they're just wasting it just to be in the streets, just to get used up, right? And it's sad, but that's just the times we're in right now. That's the times we're in right now. Hold on a second. Shout out to Nicholas with the 10 on Cash App. So keep up the work, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Damn, I'm trying to teach and pop back in to listen. How about Brazilian women? Well, are you Brazilian? Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Jay the Black, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
Just making a day of it, just getting out of work. My name is James, but I'm JJ Diesel Cowboy Mark 79 Smith. That's
okay.
Me on there. You know, man, I noticed, well, from me watching my classmates and all this stuff, when they get old and they have kids, you know, a single parent would age faster than a person would when they happily with the one they wanted to be with, and be humble enough to accept that person that's good to them and that want to be with them. But the delusion is just messed up. Social media is like opening Pandora's box.
Oh,
they
yeah.
want to pick this one and that one. You know, they're trying to see what level they can get on, and that's foolish.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why it hurts their soul when people tell them the truth, right? Because for so long they've bought into the delusion, but they can't anymore, and people see right through it.
Right. And I'm happily 41 years old with no kids because I don't want to age faster than the Lord allowed.
Okay. Well, shout out to you. You know, some people may say something's wrong with you because you reached that age with no kids. You know, us as black men, we're supposed to have kids at young ages.
Well, you know, it's not that I didn't want to have kids, but I just ain't found a virtuous woman. And if she's not virtuous, I don't want to raise heathens out here in the world. I don't want to do that. God saw fit to bless the prayer I had years ago, and to this day, that's why I don't have kids. I never had any STDs. I don't have to pay child support or alimony. None of that. Nope.
That's good, man. Yeah, because that's
felony.
And no felonies. So definitely the clean cut life, man. That's the best way to go. It's the best way to go, man.
And it wasn't easy, but
it's
by the grace
never
of God,
easy.
You know, I ain't perfect,
right?
But I'm here,
right? And you've gotten to 41, man. There's a lot of guys that don't reach that age, unfortunately, these days. You know.
Yeah. Especially in my line of work, I drive for a living. So.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, man. Definitely.
All right. I don't want to hold your call line up too long. Excuse me. Been out in this dust, I haul grain and stuff like that, and just been in and out of the weather change and all that stuff. Up a few miles, a couple hours north of here, it's a little bit chilly, and down here where I live at, it's warm and humid. That's kind of bothering me too.
Oh, yeah, that humidity can get to you, man. Definitely.
Constant weather changing here in Arkansas. They say if you don't like the weather here in Arkansas, just wait, it'll change.
Oh yeah, and listen, I deal with that too. The weather where I'm at, it can be bipolar. It could be cool one day, it can be warm, hot the next.
Well, sir, and all the listeners out there, I shout out to y'all and Jaye the Black. It was an honor talking to you once again, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the call too. All right, take care out there, man.
All righty now.
All right, man. Yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there. Yeah, 41, no kids, no felonies. Yeah, man, that is. You know, a lot of black men, they done got a strike in every category by the time they get that age, probably 2 or 3. You know, but people look at a black man that doesn't have those situations, and they will think that something is wrong with him, when really nothing is wrong with him. You know, he just was able to go through life and focus on the things that matter. And I tell y'all all the time, focus on the things that matter, man. Chasing women and trying to be, trying to prove your masculinity by how many women you're chasing, putting all your energy and focus into that. There's nothing good comes of that. Running in the streets. Like, at some point you gotta, focus on the things that matter. And he still has time to if he wants to, have children. There are guys that they get older and they get older to have children. So, just focusing on things that matter. Staying out the streets. There's no good in these streets anymore, man. The streets don't love you back, man. They absolutely don't love you back. Hold up. The wall says, I'm not the best looking, but I'm funny and can hold a convo that attracts men and women. Even my students love me. On the wall, when you call in, though, I definitely would like to get a gauge of your personality, because there are women who don't have very much personality at all, man, and it's like pulling teeth to have a conversation with them. Yo, you're live. What's up?
What it do, Jay? Boy, Jaye out the Bay Area.
What's going on, man?
I'm having a good day. Yeah, man, like, I'm not a really Karrueche hater. I just had a couple jokes. But, you know, she's a young woman. She's talented as far as acting. Who would have thought, being a side chick to Chris Brown, if she could do what she can do? My issue is with, you know, today's society is that women, this is what I learned from Jason Black. Time is a man's best friend, and it's a woman's adversary. Women only have a short time to cash out while the iron's hot. So when I see women like Chloe Bailey and Lori Harvey and doing the sweetie route, you know, they need to understand this. Like, your looks can fade away or body. So nothing wrong with cashing out and finding a stable home.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why, you know, they think they can live on the streets. I get so annoyed with Sanaa Lathan and Nicole Murphy, Alyssa Milano from Charm. It's like some of these, you know, beautiful women that bought into feminism, and now they're trying to ruin the next generation.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. And it's because women can be very influenced by other women, especially if they find that they see that woman, you know, she's attractive, you know, she's able to gain the attention of men. Like, women watch that closely. Like, they want to know the women that are getting the attention of men so they can maybe emulate their fashion or, you know, how their look, right? Look at Kim K. Like, a lot of these women still to this day are trying to emulate her look.
It's been 10 years. Kim K's been holding the game down for almost 10 to 11 years. And it's like, you know, who's another good example? You know, for men, like the brother that I called earlier, he's 41. He's a truck driver. Man, his dude's making over maybe $100,000 a year. He's in the top 10%. He can call hands. So the time runs slower for me and you, Jay. But for the ladies, y'all have to cash out. I know it sounds boring, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Because ladies, you have to Lori Harvey better have to cash out. Because trust me, the next Lori Harvey somewhere out there in Ohio, who's 10 times better than her, is on her way, and she's only 17 years old, and she's on her way. So this is like, ladies have to kind of, you know, think about these type of things, and that's pretty much my point to the whole thing. Karrueche, she got to cash out. She might have one more chance, but that'll be the last train leaving.
Okay.
But good topic as always. You know, to the fellas, just if you have women in your family, you know, just let them listen to, you know, content like this, like Jada Black, and so that way they can get a different perspective, and we can, you know, we can start by saving the women in our family, and, you know, that gets bigger.
Right. Absolutely. You got to start from home, man. Can only start from people around us, man. But thank you, man. Appreciate the call, though. All right.
All right, Jay. Have a good one. Peace.
Oh, you too. Peace. Shout out to Shop to call in. Anissa, everything is a competition because women are very competitive with each other. Like, they are. Like, you would have two women, right? Both of them attractive, good looking, right? Successful, but they'll find something to compete with that other woman about. They'll find something. They'll find something. Why do you think you have so many women who tell you that they don't have female friends? Like, they'll tell you all the male friends they have before they tell you any female friends they have. You know? They ain't got no female friends, man. And these aren't tomboys. You got women that are, you know, feminine, right? Girly, but they have no female friends. All their friends is dudes. All you see them with is dudes. Not in their mind, they may be a little bit tomboyish, but they don't look it and they don't sound it. Because you got those girls that may have been tomboys when they were younger, but they grew out of that, right? I believe a lot of these Instagram models y'all see were probably tomboys. They didn't really get attention like that growing up. So when they were able to get older and they filled out physically, then they started to appreciate their bodies and the fact that they can get attention from men from it. But yeah, women can be very, very jealous hearted of each other. Absolutely. Like you got one female, she has no reason to hate on the other female, but she'll find something. It'll be her attitude. It'll be the way she talks, the way she acts. She'll find something to not like that other woman about because she feels like she's in competition with that woman. Like, have y'all seen women turn up when they're around a bunch of guys? They just turn up for no reason. It's all black. It says, my lady can't even have male friends. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it's all black. Did you tell her that? Because, again, so listen, I've heard women say that their boyfriends or husbands don't tell them who they can be friends with. They still gonna have the friends that they have. They gonna have male friends. But I mean, if your situation could be different. But I've heard a lot of women say they like being around a bunch of dudes, man. Oh, that tells me a lot. It tells me that one, this narrative that women feel, threatened, and they feel, they just feel awkward being around men. I mean, have you seen a lot of these women, these girls? They will be in whole hotel rooms. They will be in whole parties and clubs or whatever with a bunch of guys, okay? And they want to be in that environment. And have y'all seen social media where girls, they'll take pictures, it'd be them with a whole bunch of guys? Okay? So we need to end this narrative about how women just feel threatened around a bunch of guys. That's BS, man. Come on, man. Whenever you see a bunch of girls together, it's about to be a rumble. It's about to be a fight. Girls can't get together without fighting each other, man. I'm telling you. You got women that want to be the center of attention. They have to be the center of attention. So they want to be the only female in the room. They want to be the only female in the room, man. They don't want no other women around. I think I've seen that kind of thing on YouTube. You got one woman that's in your chat room and she sees other women coming around and she feels some type of way, and she tries to push those women out. It's like, what are you doing? They want to be the only one. Sarah, you may not be, but I'm telling you right now, man, there are girls that they want to just be them. They just want to be them. They're not afraid of being around a bunch of men. They're really not. They try to push this narrative that, women are threatened about being. It's BS, man. That's what that is, man. They're not being truthful. Now I will say this though, it'll be guys that they know. I'm gonna be talking about you hanging out with too many females. They gonna think you gay. Like, okay, well, oh really? Well, it depends on the type of women you're around. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the type of female. Like if you're around a bunch of butch females, she may think that. Because I have seen some very cute chicks around these butch females for some reason. I never was able to put two and two together, but I did once I got a little older. I was like, okay, that's what that is. That's what that is. Married to my best friend, so we have known each other almost our whole life. Well, that's good to know, Ms. Lakers, that you have that type of situation. We all want to be able to be around people that we've known our whole lives, especially in relationships, right? To where they're our friends, so we don't go looking for it. I keep peace with everybody because I'm funny. Okay. I'll tell you, it's difficult to find women with personalities that's that can make you laugh, right? It's difficult. Now you may laugh at them, but laughing because of something that they said, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't know. I may be following. I think I still may be following this person on Facebook. She was, I guess she was in a relationship with this guy. But then, like, I guess they were all out someplace. And she was with her boyfriend, but she was with the male friends. And she was taking individual pictures with the male friends. It was her, I guess her boyfriend, and like 2 or 3 of her male friends. And she taking pictures with him, and she's like genuinely happy to be with him. And I'm like, yep, that's that dude's replacements right there. That's that the replacements. That's the replacement. Dude better watch his back. But again, shout out to everybody. I guess the callers, the caller must be at work today. Must be at work. But again, we can forge our own destiny and who we want to be around. We choose who we want, the energies we want to be around. I choose to have good energy around. I want good energy around. I don't want negative people. I don't want people who are dumb, people who are unintelligent, people that are just a drain on conversations. They don't really have nothing to say. They're not presenting anything to the situation. Yo, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Is Beth?
Yes.
What's going on, Beth?
Not much. I just want to say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Karrueche is a very beautiful girl. I think everybody's aware of that. So the fact that she's, telling men to stop wasting her time, it kind of makes me feel better because I'm average at best. So looks like we're both going to die alone. So that makes me feel loads better if someone that looks like her is too. That's all.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, she is, but she's somebody that I think is feeling lonely. People can be attractive but still be lonely because they're not attracting what they want.
Well, she'll be in the same boat with me then. She'll raise the boat average, let's scale department up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay. All right, Beth. Well, I appreciate the call. All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Later. All right. Shout out to Beth with the call in. All right. Yeah, salute to Beth. But I just think that Beth is cool, man. That's Beth that's Beth. That's she's consistent. So I don't think she's mad or anything. That's just how she sounds. But she's a realist. I think most women should be realists. Again, when you are a woman of attractiveness and you're complaining about your time being wasted, you're running up against the wrong guys. You are. You know? So I want people to understand that, especially women, your looks are going to fade eventually. What are you going to have in the meantime? You got to have some type of thing to fall back on. Personality, you know, is it your charm? Is it the fact that you actually want to be in a relationship? Because I don't think a lot of modern women want relationships like that. I really don't. I really don't. So I think it's just best to just be single. You gain nothing from being in a relationship if you don't want to be in it. It's just not going to last real long. It's not going to last real long. I think she told people she left him because Chris Brown did try to get back into a relationship with her. You know, he would follow her and shit. So I think it was a situation where she walked away and he sort of gave up. Good, Denise, I see you. Somebody tried to call, then the call just dropped. So I guess you'd have to call back in. Yeah, Denise, you came right in on the tail end of the stream. You know, let's see. Hold on, let me see it call back again. I don't know who this jackass is. Bro, nobody can see your comment. You attention-seeking idiot. Hey, Jaye, my name is Delaney, and I think the caller, Bev, sounds a little bit down. No disrespect, but I think personality is everything. It's not all based on looks, even though it plays a part, but looks fade. Yeah, listen, I'm pretty sure Beth is fine. But I think that Beth knows that, you know, that women who have looks are going to get looked at more. It's just natural. A guy who is tall and in shape is going to be getting more attention than your average looking guy. It's normal, right? We know this. What I'm telling people to do is to be more realistic and understand that there are people that are going to get chosen and there are people that aren't going to get chose. It's just how things work sometimes, right? You know? Yeah, but Beth is cool, man. What I want to know is this, man. I'm here giving you knowledge that you won't hear anywhere else because my information actually helps people, not just men, but women as well. I've had a couple people hit me up recently, told me how much my information has helped. But here you got people that want to come into the chat and they want to be attention seekers. Well, Dane, you could have asked me about the membership, bro. You don't have to ask people in the chat. I mean, if you interested in joining, just join, bro. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, Jay?
What's up, man? It's been a minute since I heard you on the show, man. What's up?
Not much, man. Just been chilling, man. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the topic. This is what I want to know, bro. Why is it like when chicks get in their 30s, that's when they want to stop wasting time. Why ain't they like this in motherfucking 21, 22 and shit? You know what I mean? Like, they waste all their prime years, their most fertile years on these niggas that just straight up bums. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't wasting. She was fine wasting her time with Chris Brown. Remember, she was, you know what I'm saying, sneaking on the low with him and shit. You know what I mean? Like, these chicks, man, they all predictable. They all do the same thing. They just run around here and get smashed by all these different dudes. And then, you know, when all these different dudes don't want to commit, then it's like, oh, you got to stop wasting my time. It's like, come on, man, you been wasting your time.
Oh, yeah. That's why she frustrated. Been wasting the time.
Yeah, you know, none of these dudes are really, like, here's the thing, like, that girls like her need to understand, like, none of these dudes are really gonna, like, wife you for real. Like, the dudes that you really want, like, I guess the quote-unquote high-value man, they're not gonna really wife a chick like her because she's been around, you know what I mean? And dudes are not trying to take her seriously. So she's gonna have to deal with probably like a struggle rapper from here on or something like that. I mean, maybe she still could. I ain't seen her lately, you know. Maybe she still could, you know, come up on a dude. She still got her looks and stuff.
That's the thing. Nobody's really talking about her like that, you know. She probably ain't used to that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, maybe the wall is approaching, man. You know, I noticed that with a few chicks on this quarantine. When they came back after quarantine, man, a few of these celebrity chicks look kind of busted right now. But you know, anyway, man, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man. You know, appreciate what you've been doing, man. Keep coming with the good content, man.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call. All right.
All right, no problem.
All right, man. Let me see. Can't get right. Didn't you donate to me, bro? Can't get right. Didn't you donate to me? How are you gonna donate to me and then come back in the chat talking shit? You lame, man.
I bet she will end up in the Cougar Hall of Fame.
Maybe so, Debo. Appreciate it, man. But can't get right. Didn't you donate to me once, bro? You need to learn something, because obviously you haven't learned anything. You're in your feelings. I told y'all, it's always males that get in their feelings. It ain't even the women that be getting their feelings. It be the males that get in their feelings. You dudes are lame. You dudes are weak. No woman wants you. You're why they're divesting. You're why they're hopping the fence. Okay? But you want to come to my chat and you want to act like you want to throw your purse. You want to throw your purse around because why? Because you don't like the fact that I run my show the way I run it. So you want to throw your purse around? What's wrong with you idiots, man? What's wrong with you? You need a father in your life. Where's your father? It's obvious you don't have one. Like, seriously. How am I teaching these guys to be simps? My chat and comment section are the exact opposites. The only simps I see is you dudes that want to get mad at me. You want to get mad at me? When the only simping I see is from you guys that want to come in here and act like women. You want to get mad at me because you throwing a fit, you're throwing your purse around, you're throwing a fit because I run my show the way I run it. No, I'm giving these guys the right advice. That is why they benefit from listening to me. Okay, no Wall Cool says I just subbed. Okay, well click notification bell as well. Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, Jay, man?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Well, it's Telly from Kentucky, man. Just had to show you some love, man. You know, keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
I hear you going off on the haters, man.
I mean, yeah, especially somebody that I think has donated to me. I mean, that's over
well,
the
top.
Well,
they do that to get attention. They get that for attention. You know, that way, you know, you're gonna shout them out. You know, as far as the money, you know, get it and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, man, we know what it is, man. You know, we're in a world where fake is real and real is fake. So
Right.
You know, just keep doing your thing, man. Don't let the people get to you like that, man. I know it gets to you. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Because,
no, I mean,
it's a crazy world right now.
It's just making them a part of the show. And sometimes I do this.
Yeah.
You know, just to prove a point as to why I say what I say and why I keep a balanced viewpoint. You will never see me on the extreme of anything because you have to be balanced.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. But I ain't on much, man. Just let you know, man, you doing, you know, obviously you're doing something right. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right. So keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate your good work, man. Keep it up, man.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call, all right?
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shout out to him. Well, shout out to him for showing support. All right. Yo, what's going on, man?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, man. This is Roland.
Roland?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
I just want to put my 1 and 2 cents in here, man.
All right.
I've been following for a while.
Okay.
Yep, I'm 32 from Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm dealing with this girl, right? I'm 32, right? She about 22, right?
Okay.
Every time, like, she always... I knew from the jump she wasn't real, right? Because every time she hit me up, it's about some money shit.
Oh, man.
So recently, I said no to her, right?
Uh-huh.
And she got big mad. Now she telling me how she gonna get people time. Cause I'm like, cause I told her the truth. Basically, like, I knew who you were. Like, you just who I told you was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And she big mad. Now she's telling me, these women out here dangerous, man. Be careful, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Damn.
That's what you're trying to say.
Man. Well, hopefully, man, you if you think she using you, you might want to distance yourself. Move on.
Oh yeah, I already did.
Okay.
I blocked her from everything, on every social media, because she always find a way to come back, like, but the girl is just fake. You can just read right through her.
Okay, well that's good.
She want them light skin, bro. That thing every man she go. You know what I mean? If this don't work, she got no money. She broke, but she can't do the shit.
Oh man, she using the light skin, huh?
Yeah, man, it's sad out here.
Man. Man, bro. But again, it's good that you separating yourself, man, because, like, again, like, you know, if they have that gold digger mentality and she 22, definitely, bro, you can't be taking that seriously, man.
Yeah, I wasn't taking her serious, but it was just something you got vibe with them. The whole vibe just be negative. Like, it's all about money.
Yeah. She saw you as somebody that can fund her lifestyle right now, man.
Look at these people talking about she's 22. 22 is grown. That's a grown woman. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Tell her parents can take care of her, not you.
Married. Talking about that's not a kid. That's a grown woman.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's the age that should be looking for your husband and shit. Talking about she's 22, she's young. That's the mentality of God. That's why most of your single mom out here.
Well, if she don't have the mindset of a wife, she shouldn't be trying to get married either. She should be single for a while and, you know, go through that, because, you know, wifing up was gonna be a struggle if she out here dating dudes for money.
Yo, it's crazy out here, man. The pandemic has went. These women going crazy. It's girls out here I never told would be strippers or sex worker out here. It's sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
They don't want to hear the truth, though. But this shit, I'm not lying. This shit is rare.
Mm-hmm.
They all prostitutes out here. Like, girls you never told would be sex worker. They're out here. Like, it's sad.
Yeah, well, you know, what's going on has made women flock to OnlyFans, so I can only imagine what's going on in your local city. All right?
Oh, yeah. It's bad in Philly.
I've heard it say that crazy dating is crazy in Philly, man. I heard dating is crazy out there.
It's bad in Philly, man. Don't come to Philly if you're single.
Man, that's a big ass city too, man.
That ass. Don't come here if you single, man.
Man. Okay.
Oh, be a good dude. All right, brother. I appreciate you, though. Keep doing what you do.
All right, man. You too, man. Take care, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shout out to him, man. Hopefully he stay away from her. But we all know if that box is good, you know. But yeah, man, you can't be under no circumstance trying to wife up no 22-year-old. You already know. He says she's using a light skin. That goes on too, probably. Yeah, she's immature, man. That's an immature 22-year-old. Immature. Yeah, you cannot be trying to wife up no 22-year-old chick, man. She don't even know who she is. So that would be a disaster. I'm telling you right now, that'd be a disaster. You gotta, you know. Yo, what's going on?
Good, Jay. This Black from in the chat, yo.
What's good, Black?
Shit, I'm coming here cool and smoking this blunt for real.
Okay.
Shit, I don't even know where to start, though. Yeah, shit crazy right now.
Yeah, what do you think about the topic, man?
About the Karrueche topic?
Yeah, about, women telling dudes stop wasting their time, man.
Oh, yeah. So about that for real. I say about dudes wasting their time. People young, so young people, they gonna do young shit for real. They ain't never been through nothing, so they try to experience all that they can in a short time. So that's all. People gotta go through shit though to learn who they is. So I ain't really tripping about that. So, but I don't need. But for real though, it's kind of crazy though at the same time because I didn't think I was gonna get on that line, so I don't even know exactly what I want to say.
Okay. Well, I was about to shut it down because nobody was calling in, but I held hope for a little while longer.
Yeah, because right now I'm going through hella crazy shit with these bitches. I ain't gonna lie.
I think a lot of us are in that point right now. Pandemic. People now starting to be able to live life again. Relationships falling apart left and right now.
Oh yeah, especially with these kids and shit. Shit crazy, but I'm definitely gonna be up in the other chats and shit.
Okay.
Cause it's like probably my first or second live I done caught.
Okay.
I definitely be fucking with your videos. That shit be having me down, bro. Shit be having me down. Cause it be sounding like the same way I be thinking.
Yeah. Appreciate you liking the videos, man, and also getting into the chat room. And I know a lot of people missing shows, but I want y'all to be as many as possible. So it's good you caught this one. Yeah.
Keep up the hard work. Keep grinding, bro. I'm fucking with you.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. All right. All right, bro. Shout out to him with the call in. Yeah, y'all know I'm gonna go in with the videos, man. You already know. I got some stream clips on behind then. I gotta put a post up. I know y'all gonna love those. All right. Now let's see who's here. Older dudes do it for me, not younger. Fug 357, what's up, man? Shout out to all the members of the channel, man. Yeah, the thing is, I think the guy donated in a previous stream, and then all of a sudden, I guess he don't like the fact that, women fucks with me. And I guess they come here thinking it's going to be like, we going to go in on the women, but they're like, well, damn, women there? They listen to this guy? I thought he was Red Pill. What's good? I see Tamara. What's up? I thought he was Red Pill. I thought he was Red Pill. What happened to the Red Pill? telling you, man. Y'all gotta understand, man, when I see some of these comments, and then even at times some of these calls, man, I be laughing. I don't know if y'all can see it, man. Oh, man. But again, that's, that's why I give you the commentary I give you. Because I am red pilling you, We're not just talking about relationships. We're talking about everything. It's Moron. I changed my profile. Okay, Moron, cool. All right. So, yeah, man, listen, I have a good group of supporters, that really, I think, the Southern Hood chick is trolling. I hope you're not who I think you are. Southern Hood chick, I hope you're not who I think you are. If you are who I think you are, don't do this, okay? You don't have to do this. Hey, Jay, first live I was able to catch, but these young women now concern me a lot. But we need talks like your channel. Well, thank you, LaToya. I appreciate it. Shout out to you for being here. All right. Hopefully you subscribe. Hit notification bell. Denise said, nope. I would never get mad at you, Jay. You're number one. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate it. Shout out to Denise. She says I'm number one. Do you hear that, haters? Do you hear that, you people watching the clouds? I'm number one in Denise's mind, heart. I'm number one. Right? By the way, I like to sing and play the guitar. Okay, JJ, Diesel. All around music lover. What's it? Hey, Gabrielle, are you trolling me too? I think Gabrielle, you trolling me. Do you even know who Moneybag Yo is? Do you even know who Moneybag Yo is? Let's see. Shout out to It's All Black.
Old heads always tell me love WHO, love you.
Right. It's All Black. I've heard that too. It makes life a whole lot easier. When you like who likes you, man. I would never want to go through life worrying about who doesn't want me. I'm not here to convince. I'm not here to convince no woman to like me. No woman. I don't feel the need. I don't have the patience to convince you to like me, because if you do, it's for some superficial reason. At the caller from Philly, the girl dating him because he she thinks she can get money out of him. It's crazy. Jay is Delaney, definitely a fan for sure. Love all your videos and have notification on. Watch out. Okay, Delaney, cool. Appreciate that. Thanks. All right. Let's see. Again, if you haven't, make sure y'all follow me on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All right. Shout out to the people that's donated today and that donated through Cash App and through PayPal too. I'm gonna get me I need to get me a crypto donation link, because I'm gonna start to go heavy in crypto. Shout out to Solo TV with his knowledge of that. It's a lot of good things happening. It's a lot of great things happening. And yeah, man, hopefully everybody's states are opening up. You can go and do things and live life and get out the house, Stop being scared. Stop living under your bed. Stop wearing a mask while you're driving. And just live life, people. Just live life. You don't have, listen, people, you don't have to be afraid of every little thing people tell you to be afraid of. Because we've dealt with worse and we'll deal with worse. You know, I live in a state that gets hit by hurricanes every year. At some point, you got to stop living in fear and live life. All right? Thanks, JJ. And make sure y'all like the stream too, and share this on your pages too. Share this on your pages, people. Okay? I know y'all have, family members that don't know what you're up to. But then all they have to do is listen to me. Just tell them to listen to me once. They'll like me. Everybody likes me when they listen to me. I'm able to get people to convince. I don't say convince, but I'm able to really get people to understand where I'm coming from when they've never heard my perspective before. All they have to do is listen once. It might change their whole life. There's somebody that's miserable right now that could use a word from a guy they have never heard of and they've never heard anything from. And it might change their entire trajectory of their life. And that's what we want to be able to do. There's too many miserable people out here. People's morale is down. And that doesn't have to be the case. You're here now. You're here right now. You're living. There are a lot of people that ain't here. But you made it. You don't have to apologize and make excuses to nobody. Because I don't make excuses for my point of view, how I've bought into my ideology. There's no going back. There's nothing to go back to, But there's a lot of people that they're afraid of their own shadow. They're afraid of change, but change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. You either adapt or you get lost. Adaption is the key. People ask me how I've been able to do YouTube because I'm able to adapt. I'm able to embrace change. And because I'm able to embrace change, others haven't, and that's why they're no longer here or they're no longer relevant. Because they have not embraced that change. They think that what they're doing is going to always work, and it never does. And they just fall to the side. They have no meaning and no purpose anymore because they don't see the world for what it's becoming. But we all have a path, and some people are going to take their certain paths, All right, people, that's it for me. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to y'all. Make sure that y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay? And if you want to get all my content, you can go to my website. Where I got a lot of it archived in one place because I'm uploading content on 3 different channels. Hopefully you are subscribed to them. This is the only channel I go live on. I only go live on this channel. I don't go live on no other channels. I only go live here. Okay? Only go live here. Yeah, Gabrielle is definitely trolling. Gabrielle, why are you trolling me? Are you trolling me, Gabrielle? You don't need to troll me. Okay? Just be yourself, Gabrielle. Be yourself. You'll find happiness in life better that way. You don't have to be somebody else. Okay? You can just be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. Just be you. Your name is probably not even Gabrielle. All right, people. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.